Great.
Lovely.
Well,
Thank you,
prob
Jane.
probably you don't know about my connection with Louise, but every year I come to Louise's place at Phoenix and I teach foot reading and Emmett technique. And as she says, a lot of you know me already. I'm the UK's leading foot reader, and more recently I've got into Emmett technique. And Louise has asked me to come and talk to you today about all things business. So I figured I would talk to you about PR because that's how you know me already. And so I have some expertise in PR. But also, if you have any questions as we're going along and it triggers an idea you want to ask me, if you put them in the comments, Louise will back them back to me and tell me what you want to know, and I'll try and answer it. So that's the gist. So initially, I started doing reflexology just like you guys did, but I learned very quickly that you need a unique selling point. You need a reason. Why should they come to you rather than all the other reflexologists in your area? Now, USP, unique selling point. My unique selling point was I was really good at foot reading. I was really good at reading emotions and personality through the feet. So I use that as my unique selling point. Yes, I do reflexology and I also can read your emotions while I'm working on you. So people think, oh, is she psychic? You know, I'm not psychic. I don't profess to be psychic, but I'm very good at reading the feet. So there's my unique selling point. Now, if you have a unique selling point, it's very easy to approach the media, and if you approach the media, you're going to get yourself known wider than the people that you already know. And isn't that what you want for your business? You want more people to know you exist, and then you want a call to action to get them to come to you. So the first thing you need to think about is, what is my unique selling point? Now, maybe you're a foot reader like me. Maybe you want to specialize and you want to do, let's say, maternity reflexology, cancer reflexology, pain relief, stress relief, whatever your USP is for you, be very clear on what it is. Um, just before we started this, Louise and I were having a chat about when we first started doing our businesses. And I was probably just the same as you. I'd just finished. I was dead excited. I wanted to get loads of customers. So I allowed the customers to book any time they like because I didn't know about setting boundaries on my time. So I let them book any time they like. So it ended up that I had no social life at all. So that wasn't a good thing to do. So I learned very quickly I've got to set what times I want to work, not just be available all the time. And the second thing we were talking about is when you first start out, you want to be all things to all people. And that's great once they're in your treatment room, but it's harder to reach people if you've not got a very clear message. And the clear message would be your USP. With any piece of marketing I do, I think of what are my three key messages. So one is buy it, whatever it is. Another is, what's the benefit to you? Why would you come to me? So that's one of my key messages. And the third will be one I've chosen for that particular venue event. So, like today, my key message is come to my foot reading workshop or my Emmett Technique workshop at Louise's Place, Phoenix in Chelmsford. That's my key message. And you'll hear me drop it in during all my conversations with you. If I wasn't talking about PR, I'd try and do it more seamlessly and so you wouldn't be as aware that I'm doing that. Yeah. If you're shy of saying it, you can have it as a banner in your background. Or can you see I've written on my screen Jane Sheehan, Amazon bestseller? So subliminally, you've noticed that and you're thinking, oh, she's written books. I wonder which book is her bestseller. And you might go off and do a bit of research, not realizing I've done that deliberately. So that's your USP and getting your messages clear. Next thing is, who's your ideal audience? Now, you could say anybody with feet, but it's harder to reach anybody with feet